I want to speak specifically to people who have lost a loved one and they do not feel as if they got closure. They don't feel as if they said their piece, and their spirit is very anxious and sad because they can never talk to them again. They feel they can never talk to them again. They're gone, and they weren't able to say loving, kind things. They left maybe on a bad note, or even if they got to say a couple nice things before they left, they are thinking about all the bad times that they had with that person when they were alive, and they felt they didn't make amends to it. I want to let you know it's okay. God is with you. He forgives you. There is grace, and you have to move forward. You cannot hold on to that hurt. Let it go. Let God give you the grace you need. When I lost my pet, when I lost my pet, for me, it was like, I just thought of all the bad times that we had, that I was frustrated with my dog, and I wished I was a little bit more kind and patient when she went to the bathroom, especially at the end. She was like an elderly person, and she couldn't hold her pee in, and she would pee on the rug, and I would come home from work and get frustrated with her, and I, I got to say goodbye to her and everything, but it was just horrible because I just think about those days, and I loved her so much. For me, like a child, I never had a family, and so I understand, and I've lost other loved ones in my life, so I understand the pain. I can feel it, I can see it. I want to speak to it, and I want to let you know that that's why we all need grace. Certainly we want to try to improve, and certainly we want to try to be better as we go forward, but there is no value in holding on to all that hurt, thinking that that will solve it. It will not solve it. In life, we have to focus on what will help the situation, what will resolve it, how can we go forward. And the only way, you can go to 20 different therapists, you can take 20 different medications, you can go to 20 different type of meetings, but the only way to go forward, if you have lost a loved one and you're dwelling on the bad times, the only way to go forward is to give it to God and let his grace heal you. It will take time. It's going to take a few years too. I don't want to BS you. Even when you do that, and that's a spiritual thing that, is part of your well-being. I believe in mind, body, and soul. Believe what you want, but I believe it. And what I want to tell you, it's going to take time. It's going to take a few years, and there's always going to be something nagging on your soul that says, it hurts a little bit, but that'll keep you humble, and it'll keep you depending on the grace of God. The grace of God keeps you humble, and it allows you to have a somewhat soft spirit, because if you walk around too harsh, not good, not good, not good. And it's good to be a little bit tender, but I want to speak this for healing. Everyone has missed the mark. Everyone has failed. If your husband, wife, child, pet, whoever has passed away and you didn't get to say your piece, or even if you did get to say your piece, all you're dwelling on is the bad times, I want to let you know it's okay. You are forgiven, and God's grace is with you. Let it go. I know it's not easy, and it will take time, years. Let it go. Begin to heal. Every time those thoughts go, every time that those negative thoughts come to your mind, say God's grace and forward. Very important. Stay inspired.